It's getting there, but whatever. Just give me... Ul'dah has come a long way since the calamity. In the face of that terrible destruction, our people banded together to rebuild our great nation. These tracks, which stretch across Talan, are testament to that resolve. Beholding them fills me with pride. Oh, the person over here has a quest for me. Oh, something to jump up there. Just like fling myself around. Hi Yaja needs help taking out the snapping shrew population. Tanalan has never been a barren has ever been a barren region. Believe me when I say it takes no small amount of effort to make crops grow here. We've introduced earthworms to the soil in order to enrich it. But alas, they've been eradicated by snipping shrews, burrowing critters native to these parts. Unless we save the earthworms, this entire plot won't yield so much as a single pumpkin next harvest. Won't you help us by thinning out the shrew population? The Shrew Hills will be the best place to start. Step 9. Ooh, and this has the fire around it, meaning main quest. Ooh, and I get some marmot steak. Sissy Doya needs a reliable adventurer to deliver gifts to the Coffer and Coffin. You're an adventurer, yes? If you're not otherwise occupied, I've a favour to ask. I've resolved to repay a debt of gratitude which I owe to the owner of the Coffer and Coffin. For this purpose, I've purchased from the royal plantations a prodigiously plump pumpkin, a particularly nice piece of produce. My God, the alliteration. Alas, I can't part this place to produce and pre-offer the pumpkin. You see, the scheduled shipment from the Nanawa mines, for which I await, is late. I would prevail upon you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead and see it safely to the Coffer and Coffin. Present this receipt of purchase to Gaji at the royal plantations, and she will yield it to you. Apologies for asking you to attend to this time-consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance. Have to do it for the quest. Ah, it's just over here. Oh, and these are the Shrew Hills I have to destroy. Ah, I don't mind fucking with these then. I thought I'd wander around the whole area or something weird. Oh God, that so reminded me of FF9. Like, you know, like, God fucking damn it. And keep in mind, that is not a criticism. As I've said many times before, I liked FF9. I wonder if they'll notice if I slip one of these under my tunic. Pumpkins? Yes. It's as big as you make. Huh. So-and-so just put on a lot of weight there. So much so, it's as if he's after eating an entire another person. We don't have 4 in this reality, so he's probably after slipping a pumpkin under his top. Yeah. If you don't know what I just referenced there, you may want to keep it that way. It's a weird fetish that people have online. Weird fetish. Feel free to look it up if you wish. I'm not your boss, but it's a weird thing is all I'm saying. Thank you, friend. You're truly a champion of earthworms. Now we can look forward to a plentiful harvest of pumpkins. I wonder which ones will grace the Sultana's plate. Oh, and some wind shards. I can point you in direction of work. Listen to your fish. An idle adventure is a sorry sight. I've no need of assistance at the moment, but perhaps someone at Coffer and Coffin wants a helping hand. Wow Obaru, the resident chef, comes to mind. The man is obsessed with inventing new dishes, and his current fascination is fish. If he were to donate some for his cause, I'm sure he'd be grateful. No, I'm a simple farmer and don't know much about fish, but I do know what I like. And I like Reborn. You won't find a more succulent fish in these parts, I tell you. If you have a mind to give some fish to, Ubaru, I can wholeheartedly recommend fatty Reborn. 4 slices there should be enough for him to experiment with. If Sidonia doesn't come calling soon, this spectacular specimen will sadly be past its prime. Exchange this slip at the Raw Plantations for one ripe pumpkin. Oh, so you're to deliver this decadent to the light. I can say with confidence that any gourmand will be grateful for such a grand gift. Here's the pumpkin. I hope it meets with Roger's approval. Fresh produce is somewhat scarce in these parts, and as such we're always deluged with demand. You know the way to the Coffer and Coffin, correct? It's beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for a place where local labourers to lounge. Ah, the alliteration. Oh, and those are the Reborn. Alright, I was expecting us to have to engage in the fishing profession or go to a merchant or something. Not just go stab a fish to death. And I misclicked there. Didn't intend to use Rampart, but whatever works. My god, these are disturbing fish. Okay, there we go. Halfway done. I do like how you don't actually have to loot, though at the same time you don't get any like random like vendor trash. You get only relevant stuff. So it does reduce the ways you can make money, you know? No, there's like in WoW there's vendor trash that's worth absolute tons. But here, not so much. I could not tell what exactly was happening there, you know, the one trying to eat the fish or something, you know, the little guy over there. I thought it was like a mini stripper doing a dance. Only 500 more and it'll break my record. 5,000 more. Yeah. Spineless basin. And then again, I'll be concerned if the basin had a spine. I just imagine some fleshy protrusion jutting from the ground. A fleshy, bony protrusion, you know? Kind of disturbing. Big time. And here is the Black Brush Station. Leaving the nest, forging the spirit. Oh, and there's a dungeon. Don't know when this caps out, like the free trial, like, you know, WoW's free trial. You can level a character up to level 20, and you're really restricted in what you can do. But I don't know if there's any restrictions on this. I didn't really look into this, I just signed up for it. Antline worker. Antling worker, sorry, not Antline. Played a bit of Half-Life 2 earlier, before I started recording this. Just started dealing with the Antlines. Actually into the second chapter dealing with them. That's right. At least they aren't hostile, so you don't have to worry about other things, you know, attacking you for moving around. Seraphid Cloud? I'm so inclined to misread that as like something to do with syrup. You know, like, you know, maple syrup or something. Bit different though. Bit different, I would say. I'll just pop over there in a second. And I'll just attune myself. Actually, you know, independent armor. What do you have? Battle gear. Christ, you have a list of shite. It's better than what I have, but it's for level 8. I'm a bit high level. Is there a way to restrict it? No. A myriad of items can be bought and sold from vendors all across Ur'dah. Purchasing an item is as simple as clicking an item in the shopkeeper's inventory, while selling an item is as simple as dragging an item from your inventory or armored chest. If you happen to have second thoughts about the sale, you can always buy back your item from the vendor, but only if you have yet to leave the area or log out from the game. Field gear. Don't know what's the difference. Hard leather merchant's pouch. Gives 9 control. But I don't understand the plus 27 craftsmanship? Okay. Field gear seems to mess with, you know, professions and stuff. Well, battle gear is just solely for combat, as you'd assume. Hempen tabard. Can wear that. And it is better than what I have, plus 4 defense. But though there's reduced magic defense. Don't think they'll be presently relevant though. It's also strength and dexterity. I'm almost tempted to just waiting and seeing what I get from quests. I think that's a better option. Hunter Scholar, huh? Osbert. Something torch. Alright. By learning teleport spell, you can now travel instantly between areas you are tuned to. Unlike other spells, it doesn't do that. Naturally generating spiritual energy. A small fee of gil, however, must be paid so that they can maintain the crystals and defend them from those who see them destroyed. The feed varies in travel distance and remoteness of the thing's location. Registering an Aetheryte as a favorite destination will reduce the gil required to travel there. Up to 3 favorite destinations can be registered at any one time. Coffer and Coffin heavy. And with a new icon. That's new. I haven't seen that before. No acquiring allowed, no exceptions. You ain't acquiring, are you? No. If you were, I'd smell it. Might be you could help me though. A pack of the rats is fixing to sneak its way in and steal our wine. How do I know? Because they try just about every god's damned day. Its recommended is 7. Sure. Forget it then. No. I'm just slightly short level. I'll help him in a moment. Drink for you, laddie? You won't be able to get better ale or spirits for your coin than at me place. It is believed that after eating pumpkin for the first time, the Sultana fell in love with the nutty flavor and ordered all her royal plantations to grow the vegetable. What's this? We, Sidonia, asked you to bring this here to me. Ha. Ha. Even that foul-mouthed drunk knows the meaning of remorse. Reckon this is for the time I carried his drink-sodden arse back home. But hells, an honest-to-goodness pumpkin from the royal plantations. Can't wait to see what the cooks will do with her. The lads here scoff down beastly amounts of meat, and it's starting to tell on their health. It'll be good to get more vegetables in their bellies, assuming I can get the stubborn bastards to try something new. Thanks for your help, laddie. Well, it's nice that he cares about them. And you have another quest. He needs an extra helping hand to take orders. Ooh, and I can get pay or food. Alright. You know, laddie, if you're just going to stand around with your thumb up your arse, I can give you something to do. Thanks to me unbelievably low prices, we've no shortage of customers here at the Coffer and Coffin. But by the same token, can't afford to hire much help. We're chronically understaffed. What's more, there's those lazy arse types who refuse to come and order at the counter. It'd be great if you could attend these customers for me. Mark your orders here on these here slips, then bring them here. Oh, and don't forget about old Ul'dah outside. Round elf. Tal's balls I'm spent. Grilled dodo and a tankard of ale to wash it down. Gah, here I am again spending what meager coin I've got at the coffin. It ain't me fault, I tell ye. If you'd do the same if your wife served up shite every bleeding day. I hope not literally, 'cause that's just asking for ailments. Fish, futile. There's no suitable species, but I shall not surrender. Take a cut of Reborn, so fresh you can eat it raw, but probably shouldn't unless you enjoy parasites. Reborn, of course, but wait. How did you know of my Epicurean endeavor? Epicurean. I don't remember what that's meant to be. Epicurean. It's a arduous task kind of thing, if memory serves. E-P-I-C-U. Epicurean. It's kind of Epicurean. According to dictionary.com, Epicurean is fond of or adapted to luxury or indulgence in sensual pleasures, having luxurious tastes. There's more definitions than just that, but you know when you Google a thing, you see like a bit of the definition. A bit of whatever you're looking up. I just looked at that, so yeah. Well, it matters not. The solution you suggest is sensational. Sauté with salt. A squirt of sun lemon. So simple, yet sublime. Fish is a costly commodity here in Thailand. Were it not for your local arteries, I would have been forced to fork out a fortune to have some brought hither. Thank you. Potion or eater? I'll go with potion. I have no use for mana as of present. Morborrow needs an adventure to furnish him with fresh shrew meat. Ah, bugger. My stores of shrew meat are nearly naught. The meat is an indispensable ingredient for making my smoked shrew loaves, which are famous for their fantastic flavour. Fortunately, I'm no fool. In preparation for this possibility, I've set 2 barrel traps outside our establishment. As I'm not accustomed to butchering live beasts, if you could do the deed in my stead and bring me the meat, I can continue to cook. Solid trunk. The bravest, the strongest brand wine you've got. I need help to forget. Rickard. Gods, I'm starving. Bring me ale, grilled dodo, and smoked shrew loaf, and make it quick. Business is good. Too good, even. I've narrowed the time to take a piss, let alone eat. The mere thought of the coffin's cooking makes my mouth water. Al'dah's. Roger's the new errand boy, are you? Well then, I'll keep it simple for your sake. A tankard of your finest ale, chilled with an ice shard. There's nothing like a cold drink to help one forget about the trifling things in life, like work. That's all the orders then. A stained order slip used by the Coffin and Coffer and Coffin wenches, who've difficulty remembering all the demands of their customers. Let's see here. Ale, brand wine, grilled dodo, and for all the funds, let me guess, 1 tankard of ale. Right, bleeding miser, that one. I ought to put my boot up his arse. Any road, you did good, laddie. By the way of thanks, I'm going to tell you something what ought to prove to your profit. Mustard eggs or straight up coin. Might go with the eggs. A complex dish consisting of a boiled egg covered in mustard. Preparation should only be attempted by the most skilled of culinarians. Roger has an exciting proposition for adventurers looking for work. Word is, Blackbrush Station's sorely undermanned. The stone torches there can't get a moment's peace. It don't help none that the antlings have been multiplying like it's nobody's business. For every critter Warren and his crew put down, 2 more of the bloggers spawn in his place. I was thinking, mayhap you can make yourself useful at the station by calling some antlings. I don't doubt Warren would appreciate the help, and if you win his trust, he's like to have more work for you. Mind ye, you'll need to show the man proof of your deeds. 5 or so antling mandibles ought to do the talking for you. So I have to kill 5 antlings more than likely then. I don't know what this over here is. Ooh, there's the hammer beaks. And I am actually at level for them. Ooh. Let's wander back up to... Wait, where's the heavy gone? Wasn't there... Yeah, there's a heavy right here. Ah, he was a timed quest. You know, those ones that pop around like these. Yeah, he was one of those. Ah, damn it. It's just I had such difficulty with the previous one, I was like nervous in taking up a new one when I was under level. So I was thinking I'll take it up, you know, when I was fine, but it's gone now. kill some more of these now. If I'd held off, you know, wouldn't be an issue, but whatever.